is on the vocals, which we are good. Um, so, yeah, welcome back, guys. It seems like it's been forever.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, Noah, I'll hand the reins off to you.
All right. Welcome back to Dorithian Divide, session 12. That's crazy. We've been doing this for like 24-ish weeks. That's wild. Previously, you guys defeated the creatures in the forest. After a brief battle on a bridge on your way back, you made it safely into Tempest Landing. Celebration was had, and you met a new friend, Finch, in the bathroom stalls as Fuck was nearly killed. Or I suppose not nearly, but with a helping hand made it out alive. At the same time, your old friend Elandriel left a note and is nowhere to be seen. Also, after meeting with Lord Shales, you collected your reward. And since then, you have not seen Darius, nor heard from him at all. I think Sir Alan received some upgrades, you could say. Some ceremonies were performed. He is now known as one second, let me check my notes of what it's called. An Impetus Knight. So it's a higher ranking knight. After that, you guys decided that you were going to go investigate this town not far outside of Tempest Landing with your new friend. So as we pack up and get ready to head out, is there anything else you guys want to do in the city before you leave? If not, then we'll just go on our way.
I might have something, but
This was just like probably like a couple day travel, or are we heading out for
about a day and a half?
About a day and a half. All right, I'll get one of the barrels. I'll go find someone to get some beer from. Yeah.
All right. I'll say probably just a gold piece for that.
Okay.
Is there anywhere I can find? I'm looking for less than stellar reputationed people within this town. Perhaps somebody who has connections but might seem like they can be bought for information.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'm looking for a snitch.
Check. Yeah.
I'm looking for
investigation. Are you proficient in investigation?
Me?
Yes.
All right, hold on. You were really loud all of a sudden. I am not proficient in investigation.
Okay.
Jeffrey.
I'm gonna have you roll a charisma check because this is more like asking around with people, trying to find. It's more of a persuasive sort of.
Sure. You want me to do? I mean, I'm not proficient in that does nothing for me anyways. I'm not proficient. So charisma, sure.
Jeff.
Any naming convention I should do here? Like, are we doing the numbers? Does it matter?
Not tonight. I'm mixing it on the fly right now.
Nice. Roger that.
A straight 15.
15. Okay.
On the die, no modifiers.
So you go into the Lazy Eye. It's kind of the gathering place of the lowlifes. You start looking around. You find a few people that are willing to give you some information. Like, if you check here, there's people that are kind of the lower criminals.
Yeah. The most I'm wondering, what I'm kind of fishing for is if there's any information on road movement out of the town, road movement within the on the road. You hear where they were going? Anything else? And I'll slide him a silver in his palm.
He takes it, puts it away.
Yeah, I heard something. A well-traveled gentleman like yourself.
I heard they put a hit out on some guy. I don't know.
Just some guy?
I was hammered.
All right, I see that. All right. Oh, thank you, sir, for your assistance.
And he kind of puts his hand out again.
I will put a gold in his hand.
I heard Mama Nails ain't staying in town too much longer.
Not too much longer. It's kind of vague. Any timeline that you're aware of?
I was hammered. Son.
Right. Well, sir, thank you for that. Is it human?
Looks human, maybe. He's like very gaunt and like sunken in cheeks. He could be really old, like half elf or something. Maybe. Tough to tell.
All right. Well, you enjoy your night, and I was never here. I'll just walk away.
I probably won't remember you anyways.
Yeah, probably. All right. Well, Mama Nails is on the move, or so shall we. But I'll head back to the group. That's all I want to do.
All right. Anybody else have anything they'd like to do before you guys head out? All right. I'm gonna assume Jeff's good. Larsha and Paul get some more resources, more food.
Can I get a new cloak?
Type stuff. New cloak?
Yeah. Just it
Sure,
doesn't
you
have-
just want like
nothing fancy. Just something different.
Sure.
Something that I can, cover myself up with more.
right.
Oh,
I'll say like 5 silver. You just take it off the rack. No problem.
Okay.
This like kind of dark brown cloak. It's got a hood. It's a little patchy.
Okay. That's really expensive.
all right. Big Daddy Weave. I have a question for Mr. Weave, sir.
Yes.
As much as I appreciate the finely made sheath for my sword, I do have a problem, which is why I had it unsheathed, unfortunately. And I'll put it on my back with the sheath on and attempt to reach my little arms to pull it out. It doesn't really. I can't with it. It doesn't work that way for me, unfortunately. Though I will keep this. I will still probably. Don't be offended when you see me probably carrying my sword.
You just see him kind of stare off in thought for a second. I might have something for that. I had no idea.
All right, then. Well, for now, you'll see it within my hands, but I do appreciate it.
Yes, that's fine. See?
Of course, it's fine. I was telling you. Okay. Right.
I just quickly, whip out a bit of paper and start drawing
Start writing some stuff down. Yeah.
Basically, redesigning the sheath where it's kind of like where it's split in half, and it's got like a hinge on it. So when he
So if I
grabs
were
it
to like
and
pull
twists
it would
it,
just like
it hinges open so we can pull it out.
that's dope.
Okay. All right. I would say you probably have to like take a few days, or like at least a full day to make that. So
It can.
yeah.
You got to do. It's just best.
Yeah, fuck.
And while obviously he's off doing that, I'd also start because I originally got that scroll off Landrio.
Oh yes.
I will copy that over to my spell book.
Which one was that again? What was that spell? I forget.
The Tensor's floating disc.
Ah, yes. Okay. Fuck yeah, something.
Fucking hovering huge wizard. We get a long rest, right?
Yeah, you guys slept and
Okay. And then the only other question I have is,
this is like in the morning.
I notice anybody following me? Like, I'm trying to lay low, so. Like,
What's your passive perception? Like 17 or something good?
No, it's higher than that.
Crazy. Anyway, it's crazy. It's in the 20s or something. It's really good.
21.
At the moment, okay, 21. Yeah, at the moment you don't see anyone, especially if you're taking the time to, buy a new cloak and sort of change
Cover
your look
up,
and
yeah.
keep your head down. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're good.
I'm not-
You don't notice anyone at the moment.
I'll let I'm not ready to poke that demon just yet. Seems like they got a pretty good path, at putting me down.
Yeah, you'd also know, like, even though this city is their base, they primarily sit on the sides of the road. So
Sweet. That's even better.
Just before we head out as well, I want to purchase a decent amount of basic medicinal herbs against good stuff because we're going into a potentially
right. So
village.
just some like healing herbs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you find
stuff
this
that might potentially happen.
You find this little tiny shop. It's like the shop fits like where an alley probably should be. It's a small short folk person, female. She's got long gray matted hair. And it's just this little tiny hovel. You kind of barely fit in there. You know her. Her name is Guinevere.
Ah, yes. Guinevere. Hello.
Hello, Winfrey.
It's been a while. Well,
I haven't seen you around.
It's been busy with everything going on lately.
Yes. How's the business?
It's been a bit dead lately, but it's with the odds going on at the moment, I'm looking to other avenues at the moment. Potentially venturing out too. But hey,
Wish you luck.
anyway, big business. With me and my friends, I'll be going down and with, I don't know if you've heard about the disease, plague, whatever is going round at the moment. I was wondering, perhaps you had a little something that might help boost our defense again.
Okay. Yes, I think I've heard of this thing that's going around. 1 minute. She like goes in the back, starts going through stuff. You hear like normally if someone goes in the back, you'd hear like glasses clanking and stuff like. It's just like bushes moving around and like dirt sounds. It's like, she's just rustling through. She comes out with this small pot with a plant in it. This is the best thing that I think would help. haven't any firsthand experience with this disease, but I've heard of other doctors having good outcomes with it. I don't really know. It's very new, so
Yes, but
this
having
is
something is
called-
better than nothing.
Yes. 1 second. I have to find what this plant is called because I know what it's called. This is a raven rock fern.
Interesting. How much?
For you? Supplies have been running low. Starts like just in 5 gold.
Okay.
All right, just hand it off to you.
I'm just doing business as usual, Guinevere. And hopefully, see me about again. Point.
What time is it right now?
Have a safe trip. It's probably mid-morning, 10:30 maybe.
All right.
Oh, this whole time, Gatsby, my flying monkey, has been sat on my shoulder.
Yeah, she's kind of was like eyeing it the whole time, but never said anything.
You know, the
Just
flying
mid-
monkey with just a cannon on his
Yeah.
chest.
If it's
Yeah.
mid-morning, Finch will go back to the tavern to have breakfast.
Two silver.
Jeff, we're getting ready to head out. So if there's anything you want to get or do, that's
Yeah.
pretty much all we did before you got out. So.
Excellent, excellent. I would think that Larsha grabbed the basics. I want to make sure that I prep her with enough, funds to make sure that Paul
Sure.
is going to be extra fed from now on. That's something I made
Okay.
standard before, but I want to make sure that it's not harming any of our other parties' diet.
Got to account for it now. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
Yeah. So she purchases a little Paul stash. She calls it. She puts it in a bag.
Yeah,
Writes his name.
Precisely.
On it. Yeah.
I'll also pick up some extra meat and some basic rations for the wolf. For now,
Okay.
Artemis.
How much is a ration?
Does she do all the cooking for us while we're out together, or
Normally,
Larsha?
should I? Yes,
Oh, she-
yes, the beautiful dwarven woman.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. She'll
Hmm.
take care of it. Right, Larsha?
But yes, of course. 100%. I
Oh,
always-
must be good to be king. And I was gonna walk away.
It'll be 5 silver per ration you want, win free, so however many you want to get.
how much?
I would like to also, if Larsha allows, every time Finch is like greets her in the morning is a kiss on the hand.
All right. She blushes a little bit, but she's also really old, so she's kind of like, "Oh my god, why are you doing this?" Kind of over it. She's gonna kiss on the hand, like,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
Sure, I'm sure.
She's like, "Thank you."
Grab 10 extra rations, so it'll be 12 gold.
Sure. Yeah. Good
Okay.
enough. I don't remember. It's fine. I think
Is-
10, yeah,
is-
10
is-
gold.
10 silver to
Is-
a gold.
Yeah. Yeah, because then it's 100 copper to a gold. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
All right. You guys
Hmm.
are all good. You still have the cart and the 2 horses given to you by Umric and your extra horse that Rowland rides solo.
How
So
many
you guys,
horses do we have?
I said 3 horses.
3 horses.
2 pulling the cart.
Alright.
1
Oh yes, we
Rowland.
discussed this if we had a cart, because I would have to purchase a pony of some sort.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, horses are I could ride a horse if I wanted to. It's just not as comfortable.
I do
You have to
We
do,
would just
you
have
have to do
to,
an acrobatics check every time you ride the horse. See if you
Just to
can
get
stretch
on
your
it
legs
enough.
wide enough.
I don't even think that's it. I think you could get on it just fine. I think that, like, imagine
We would just have
if you were
to
riding, like, an
modify
elephant.
the saddle.
Yeah,
Imagine if you were riding an elephant and that elephant was galloping. You know what I mean? Like, it just wouldn't be
Hard to hold on.
comfortable for a long period of time, right?
Not at all. Yeah, exactly.
Can
Exactly.
anybody
Exactly.
can anybody ride in the cart? Is there space in the cart?
Yeah.
I
I'd say
definitely,
there's space.
I definitely can fit in the cart.
So
I think, Sock, you should definitely ride in the cart unless we're ready to expose you.
no, I don't really want to be. Yeah, I'm not ready. I don't want to die yet. I got stuff to do still.
I have a question for DM.
Mhm.
So the robo useful items, it has the pocket with horses on.
Yep.
If I get them out, does all three come out, or can I pick just have one come out?
I think you can reach in your pocket and pull out.
What does it say?
It has 3 horses. It has 3 horses in it in the pocket. Oh, you
So,
do
well,
have to
it's
tear
a
off the
patch.
pocket. It's a patch. It's not a pocket.
So if you pull it off,
Yeah, so
all three are
all
coming out.
3.
Is how I would rule it.
Yeah, totally. I agree. I forgot it was patches for some reason.
Don't worry about it then.
No, it's fine. I can ride in the cart, and Fock looks like he's gonna ride in the cart as well. So
Pull the
All
cloak
right. Yeah,
over
it's
my eyes.
it's an open cart. There's no roof or anything. Winfrey can fit
Ah.
in there. Probably not with you two, but you know. So it's
I
spacious.
understood.
If need be, I'll
Marshall
sit
also
like.
gets up in there.
Their choose last as well.
Yeah.
What was that?
I mean, I could walk if you want me to. I don't want to. I'm not trying to.
I think the issue that we're having here is that walking will slow us down.
And with all of us in the cart, it'll be a bit heavy.
Yeah, and I'll give Weaver like an up and down. I'm like,
And I don't think a normal horse will exactly hold me.
That's fine.
well,
I
then, I mean, I could.
I can walk. I can keep up with you guys. It's really not you know. I mean,
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not your weight. I'm kind of worried about.
well, it's me or
Staring
Winfrey.
at the Goliath.
You know, Winfrey's been in the cart
I
before.
mean, right. Well, I mean, it's your cart. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you how to run your cart.
All right. I'll just.
If
fucking-
I would say if Winfrey's in there, someone else has to get off because Paul and Larsha are also in there.
So I'll get off.
Yeah. Can't Paul ride a horse, or do we have 2 of them pulling the cart?
You have 2 pulling the cart. I would say the cart's probably too big to have just one pull it.
Oh, I understand. Well, then what do you say we take?
I got
a
pretty
nice-
good movement. I can walk.
I was going to say we could take a leisurely pace. Like, I'm not going to put this horse to a gallop, and if I have
Yeah.
to, I'll walk the horse for a while.
All
I
right.
mean,
Well,
I'm-
in that
I'm
case,
wearing
I'll just
tail.
jump in the cart.
Good.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Could always just get another horse.
I mean,
Yeah, no, okay. I was gonna say because you had the other horse that you took from the drunken paladin, but I think Wimrick took that.
yeah, he
one
took
with
him. He did.
It's fine.
It's fine. We're
We're good.
Okay,
we're
so we
not
got-
in a rush.
We got Fuck, Finch, Larsha, Paul in the cart. That's fine.
Now I'm gonna be walking.
Winfrey's
Winfrey's gonna be
walking.
in the cart.
I need to get out.
Okay.
Does another person need to get out if one frees in the cart?
I would
was-
say Winfrey probably counts as 2 people.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll get out too. We'll let Larsha and Paul.
Yeah.
We'll let Larsha and Paul. But you're gonna see my little 25 foot of movement. You're gonna see me trying to keep up. But
Yeah, because
But I have-
winter gets in and it's like.
How long would you say we village?
It's fine. I can keep up. I'll be fine. I'll catch up. I'll be fine.
You just like towards the back.
We're taking it slow, so it's fine.
Yeah, and you can dash a little bit when you need to.
Yeah. 50 feet's my running speed, so.
Okay, I'm pulling the patch off.
I can't write. I can't write.
I just look at him struggling. I look at that pocket, and just 3 fucking riding horses saddles just
He
appear.
pulls the patch off, and 3 of like wooden horses, about yay big, fall off onto the ground, and then each of them into full-grown riding horses.
I like I said, I can ride a horse, but my Scion
right, Paul.
is really
Paul, you
acting
look
up. I'm not.
Get in the car.
I'll hop
Wow.
on.
I'll just pick Finch up and put him in the car.
So I get the skirt all to myself. Nice.
Paul hops
I
on a
think
horse.
Larsh will be in the cart, right?
Oh, my lady.
I'll-
I apologize.
I'll take
Get
him.
in my hobbit foot.
Fuck, you hop on a horse, yeah?
Hmm.
Cool. So Larsha and Finch in the cart. Everyone else.
I'll take it very
Horses.
leisurely, though. Make sure everything heavy in my bag of holding.
Yeah. Reduce weight as much as possible.
Yep.
All right, so you guys
It's
head
poor
out the
horse.
city. You see the guards now that man the gate are familiar with you and sort of tip their helmets and wish you goodbye and good luck.
As we get out of our gate, I'll whistle out. Right.
Oh yeah, you see he's tied up with this rope to the tree. As you're whistling, he just pushes and snaps the rope and runs over to you. You see the guard that was like watching him was like,
What do you expect, dude? He's a direwolf.
he just turns around like, takes his helmet off.
Oh, we have a vicious animal as well.
Just runs up.
Hey, Finch, you could probably
It's,
ride that one.
I'll give him some fresh
I
meat.
think I'm okay. I'll be all right. I'm good. I'm good on the cart. The cart. Someone needs to protect my dear Madame Larsha in case an attack is nearby.
He is quite capable.
So
Oh,
she
I
just
bet
kinda
she
looks at
is.
you.
I bet she is.
In your dreams.
Let's
Sounds
go.
like a night. Sounds like a nightmare.
That's this.
Well, then until my dreams, I'll just close my eyes. I'll back up. I'm gonna say, oh, then I better get there soon. And I'll just like put my hand behind my head and just lay back.
She shakes her head. She's driving the cart, so she just turns around and starts driving.
Yeah.
I'll also have Gatsby from being sat on the cart for now.
Okay. You
I'm
can,
never
you
I'm never gonna get used to that.
can- just flies over. Right
That
next to
is
you.
a abomination to the gods.
Scratches
Wrong
its
monkey.
ass.
With a goddamn fucking cannon on the shit.
Dude, you have like a drone. Can like
Yep.
fly up.
The lines between man and
Yeah.
machine are getting blurrier and blurrier.
So you guys head out on the road, leisurely pace. First day of travel, you guys head out around probably 11:30. By the time you actually get out of the city.
Yeah, I'll be having 11Zs. I'll pick out a ration.
Okay. Yep. See around 11 o'clock, just instinctually, Finch gets up, starts making some food.
I'm very meticulous. Like Finch is a little unkept, but you would see me pull out like out of my bag like a little plate and a box, open it up, and I have like a fork and a knife and a spoon, and I'll pull out like my rations onto the plate and take my bread and pull out like a little thing of really melted butter oil almost at this point, and I just like olive oil on my bread.
With also seasoning.
Yeah. Everything's seasoned, everything's buttered, everything's.
I like that. Paul, take a note from his book. You look hungry.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah. Let's get you something.
Can I insight check? Paul?
Sure.
I want to know if he's really hungry.
If he's really hungry.
I did want to know, but my character doesn't care.
Okay.
Insight. It's only a 12.
12. He's like what? 12, 13. He's hungry.
I mean,
He's 13 years old. He's always eating.
I mean,
I'm pretty hungry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see, after this day, Rowland like saying like every time Finch eats, because Finch has like lunch and then second lunch and then dinner and second dinner, or however you do it. By the end, he's like, I really don't want to eat. But by the end of the day, he's like, oh my god, I don't want to eat. But
breakfast, second breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper. Midnight snack. Oh no, sorry. All right, I have to back up. Lunch, afternoon tea, dinner, supper, snack.
If Finch is explaining this, and then Bach will chime in and be like, maybe that's why you're slow.
Yeah.
Take one of those
questions, anything like that. I mean, but where would you start? I mean, I can't take afternoon tea. I mean, that would just be insane. I can't. You have to have 11s because you need your stomach's just stressed out from second breakfast. But if you take out lunch, I mean, everybody has lunch, and then if everybody else is eating lunch, what are you gonna do while you're in the not lunch?
I'm gonna like just tie my cloak a little bit, hood up, and just start trotting away.
I just keep talking about the meticulous reasons why you could or could not cut a meal out, and I always end up with that you just can't.
Eventually, he just gets into like the philosophical like side of food and in small folk culture. Like,
at one point, my monkey just flies off the car and comes to me because I'm annoyed from all this talking.
I just can't sit there anymore. Paul's like,
and I'll just look at Larsa. I mean, I don't have to tell you. Okay, well, I'm gonna close my eyes for a little bit. Second nap time.
You guys continue on your way. First day goes fine. No problem. Make it across the bridge over the river. Sort of flashback to the fight we last had. Set up camp. No problem. That's everything you want to do at camp.
I'll make. What meal are we at now? Because I'll either be making dinner or snack.
It's probably supper time or dinner time, whichever's
okay.
The latter.
Supper's first, dinner's first, supper second.
Sorry, you're making supper. Larsha's like, all right, okay.
I'd find some. I want to find some mushrooms and some like root that I can make like a little vegetable stew out of.
Okay, make a nature check.
Nice. I picked this for a reason.
Gets fucking high off.
15, 10 on the die plus 5.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna make some vegetable stew.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have
a mushroom ragout.
I want Paul to be training or something on this, either with me or perhaps with Vok. It's up to you guys. I just want him. He has to be studying and active for a little bit still.
If I'm being honest, if I'm being honest, I'll probably like when we're around camp, I'll be paying attention to my surroundings. I know these guys jumped us the last time we were out here. I probably wouldn't get too carried away with, extracurriculars right now.
I'll set my alarm
Make a perception.
around the camp.
All right, so I'll just be working with Paul directly.
Okay.
I'll definitely bring my stew and sit like crisscross applesauce watching them train. Just kind of.
And what are you training? Are you just
Let's say we'll be doing spear work, even if it's just quarterstaffs.
sure you just take some training staffs, splint ends, just doing some showing him like one-on-one spear combat, and then like the difference between if you're in a line of men with spears.
Yeah, exactly.
Like how it changes when you're working with other people. Yeah.
I'll be off training Artemis. Try to train him up a bit more.
Go ahead and roll animal handling. And
17. I've got my fucking dodge right in front of me, and why did... But yeah, 17.
17. Okay. What sort of things are you training? Are you just trying to perfect the things you've got now, or are you trying to add some new stuff in?
Well, run it follow, and I tried to get him to stay. Something like that.
Okay.
I'll also try really badly. He is technically a large beast.
He is technically medium right now since he's a young direwolf. So he's not technically a large creature yet.
True.
When he gets bigger, we'll talk. We'll talk when he gets bigger. We're gonna make a saddle for that bitch.
I will say there.
I'll train him in basic stuff.
Okay, so sit, stay, come, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. He starts picking it up a little bit. I will say once he's fully grown and you guys have trained him some, we could look at making him a companion.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking, I'm just instantly like armoring him up. Right.
Yeah, no, that too. If you guys want to get armor and stuff,
potentially having him in that, having him as a
or maybe a small sized creature to ride,
or even a medium if he gets big enough.
Maybe he's a direwolf. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Another day of travel on the open road. I want to keep an eye out now that we're deeper on the road.
As you were just sort of sitting and keeping an eye, you saw some people pass and kind of eye you, just some extra travelers, but they didn't seem to pay much mind, or if they did notice you and were perhaps members of the road, they decided not to engage. Only like 2 or 3 of them together in a group.
Okay.
Where, Weaver, Anvil Weaver, the Anvil Weaver. Are you? Is he the only one who does the hocus pocus? The rest of you, we haven't.
I punch things. You want to see?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Walks up and punches Finch.
No. I'm gonna lean into Sir Roland and just be like, "Hey, we keep an eye out. Some shady people around."
Yeah. You mean like they're on the horizon?
I don't think they're gonna make their move yet, but something doesn't feel right. Could be because I almost died a couple days ago again in my own city.
Well, look, I will remain ever vigilant, and this time I'll be by your side.
gonna share a stall, are we? All right.
Now on, we always.
Oh God, no, no.
And if we can't, like if it's a real small stall, we're stall buddies. So we go to separate stalls, but we hold hands under
God.
There's a hole
underneath
just
the wall.
so you can put your hands through and hold each other's hand.
Touch my
There's
foot with your foot.
definitely not a hole in the bathroom.
Yeah, well, we cut a hole in it. That way I can keep an eye on him. It's some sort of, we can come up with a name for it.
Okay.
Some kind of glorious name.
I didn't mean to take it that far off.
Honorable.
My apologies.
Anyways,
You guys come 2 in the morning. Marshall makes breakfast. You pack up, head out back on the road.
I've gotten in the habit of doing morning exercise because of Winwick.
oh,
Yeah,
man.
I think I'll
that.
keep up with that too. In fact, let's get Paul in on it.
Honestly, if I see training, I'm gonna try to get my way in on it as well.
Yeah, 100%.
That's our new
Is
thing.
everyone
We
doing
all
this?
wake up and train.
I mean,
Training montage.
it's in all our wheelhouse, so
It's I imagine like
training montage.
yeah, full on training montage.
Shirtless
Get done, you're all
training montage.
fit and
I
sweaty.
have a question, DM. Feel
Yes.
free to say no. I remembered something I meant to buy before we left. No, you know what? I'll get it next time we're in town. It's fine.
Okay.
It was just a loot, but I'll get it another day. I'll make a thing of
Yeah,
it.
you looked at loot last time. It was out of your price range.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, then I'll just whistle a tune as the night carries on. Or the morning, whatever we're
Yes.
doing, I'll whistle.
Yeah. Just whistling on a long road. You guys head out. It's about another 2-3 hours after you leave camp where you find that small road, like a divergent path from the main road where you met that plague doctor before who was dumping bodies. So you take that, remembering that's the way to go. About 2:30 maybe, you start seeing, like, you see one sign on the side of the road.
I don't want, we don't walk in there. We're like, oh, we're here to help, and then we all die of the same thing.
Okay, just so I can be clear, it takes 5 of them to do a cure, so I can do it twice. I got 2 of them.
Well, I mean, at least if we get sick, we only have to survive the night, right?
I mean, I'm sure it'll be
4
fine.
uses of that ointment.
Oh yeah, sure. How many sick days have you taken, Raylan?
Sick days?
Yeah, you're probably pretty healthy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty healthy.
Yeah, you drank your milk in the morning, and you got your bones strong, right?
Yeah.
Why the little guy can't even afford milk, we're drinking sewer water and eating toenails. Fucking hierarchy! I'll just let it go off.
Wait a minute. Look, you bring this up a lot. Do you think I was born wealthy?
Oh, all I know is that when the knights, when my village needed them, I don't know where the guard were, where the knights were, where royalty was. We were left on our own.
That's terribly tragic, and I'm sorry I wasn't there to help you. But you see, I didn't grow up near you. I grew up here. And I didn't grow up a landed knight. wasn't a birthright. I have no land. I have no title. I'm not anointed. Knight, just a name. Until you saw me the other day, I was just an errant knight.
But surprisingly, or perhaps not surprisingly, very little foot traffic or any sort of traffic on this road at all. You see like one set of cart tracks, but this road is not, it's not traveled often. People don't leave or come to this town very often.
Okay.
And there's signs and stuff that seem ordinary. Nothing extreme about them. About another half hour, 45 minutes of travel. It's now about 3 o'clock. Yes. You guys start to see the town. It's maybe, you know, a few more, 10, 15, maybe 20 more minutes of travel. It's this tiny little
town. Tiny.
It's tiny. It's like...
Would it be bigger than the villages that I'd be from? Or the surrounding villages?
No, smaller probably. I imagine your town was small but densely populated.
Yes,
yes. Small and not densely populated. There's
okay, so it doesn't remind me of home very much. That's all.
No, and it's run down. Like there's the houses you see, the roofs are like caved in on the first few. Looks like the first few houses you see are abandoned.
I don't know. Hey, Vok, what do you think? It doesn't seem like this is a new problem. This place seems pretty run down.
Thank goodness they're so isolated. It might be the only thing containing this sickness.
Should we be checking these buildings out before, or just walk by them and?
I think that's a wise observation, Vok. Maybe you and I want to sneak forward and see what we can find.
Yeah. Do we still have these horses? Like, does his
you guys are all riding these horses.
Stay forever, dude.
They stay
forever.
Oh, shit.
They're just horses, man. He just had a horse in his pocket. 3 horses in his pockets.
You guys just have 6 horses now.
Okay. Is there like a tree or something that I could tie my horse to? So it doesn't run
there's
away?
A few trees around.
You know? Yeah. Why don't we just check them out? You know?
All right. Well, we'll go ahead. We'll let you guys know.
Is there like any windows you can peek in?
In my opinion. Yeah, no. If there is, I'll peek in it.
Bye.
So there's like 3 buildings that are sort of separate from the town. They look like they're overrun with grass. They're, you know, it looks like maybe these were the first few houses that were built here, and then they moved further back. So there's one that's closest to you. Who's going where? There's 3 of these like initial first rundown.
I'll go to whatever the closest one is because I have the shortest legs.
Yeah, I'm quick.
I'll sort of stay out in the middle of the street, walkway, whatever it is, and just kind of be present, sort of guard, sort of keep an eye out.
Sure. Okay, so Finch,
I'm gonna try to be as stealthy as possible.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth if you guys are stealthing.
Dirty 20. 13 plus 5.
13.
Okay. 13, all right. Finch, you go into this first one, and there's no ceiling on this one. Ceiling's gone. No roof, just empty. You can see the sky on the top. You see the door is like on by one hand, it's open, almost falling off, and you kind of peek in, and you see there's like a bedroll and a pot and like what looks like a makeshift fire, but it's completely out.
Does it look like it's been out for a while? It hasn't been on. There's no heat or anything like that, or the
No,
soot
really
isn't
cold.
fresh.
Like
is there enough soot in it? Like it's been used somewhat enough soot that I can tell that it's been somewhat recent. But that's 11 plus 6, so
17. Okay.
17.
It looks like it was used maybe within the past week or two. So.
Oh no. There he goes. At least once every session. Gotta do it. Muted Andy.
Yeah, I can't hear you, dude.
My internet's all over the place. It's disconnected like 3 times, and I'm hardwired.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I've been struggling a little as well.
I'm okay. It is pretty shitty weather outside, though, so I'm really surprised. All right.
Sorry, folks. It's raining here. That's not an excuse. I always. Anyways,
we're just talking about
I do it every week. Need to get an Ethernet cable in here. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just pot. Looks campfires maybe been used in a week or two, and you see the pots has this like I can't think of the word. It's like this lattice piece of metal that it was set on top. Maybe it was like cooking something.
What's the pot made out of?
Iron.
Okay.
You looking? There's a
look
little
like a decent cooking pot.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine make. It's nothing special.
I can't believe, and I'll just like shake it out, and I'll be like, I can't believe like the
shake
things
it out
people throw out.
There's this thick, brown, oily substance that drips out.
Can I tell what that is?
Make an intelligence check.
I'm okay at those. I'm not garbage at those. All right. Natural 20 plus 2.
Natural 20. Okay.
On the Kraken dice.
Shit. I did not expect that.
Thanks, Heather.
Hold on.
I'm using my wife's dice, and I got the knife.
Building has somewhat of a roof. It's kind of collapsing inward. It's a little bigger. It's in sort of a small L shape. Door is closed, but on the hinges. You open it up and peek inside. Looks fairly empty. You can't see around the corner though.
Okay.
But this first initial spot is empty, and you walk in.
Yeah.
Around the corner, you see another bed, a bedroll, and you see, similar to what Finch saw, another pot over this campfire with this lattice piece of metal. This time, though, you see there's a small, frail woman sort of sitting in the corner who kind of looks up at you and then just kind of sits there in the corner.
Are you all right?
Fine.
What is going on here?
What do you think? Who are you?
My name is Phil.
Phil.
Yeah.
Make a deception check.
If at all, I would have I know he's going at the same time as me, but if I finished first, I would have tried to make my way to Fock to tell him what I saw.
12.
12? Okay.
I'm not trying to
There's not
convince her.
Phil,
I just
no?
was like,
Yeah,
Phil.
you just said
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I look
There's
at
no
myself
Phil
like,
in this town.
No, I'm not. I'm not from here. Uh, about a week ago, I was traveling out on the main road, and I ran into some people, or my group ran into some people that looked ill, and they said they came from this way, and that's concerning. I heard there were kids and mothers sick too.
She takes this this dropper and puts some brown liquid in it, and opens up her eye and drops it in there. So why are you here?
Oh,
You want to catch the Blue Death?
No, I'm good. I have, grab my tankard and take a sip. This is my death, so I'm good on that end. Well, my apologies. I just wanted to, I don't know, see what was going on here. I didn't mean to intrude in your space. I'm gonna start walking out slowly, like turning around.
Walk in.
You see anything?
Yeah, I think let's get people together.
Alright.
Get out of here.
Someone around here is doing some hard drugs, man.
She put something in her eye and asked me if I wanted
No,
Blue Death.
What did you tell me that stuff was?
Tropaverines. People call it trope.
Okay, it's probably a trope head. Did she stick it in her eye?
Yeah. Fuck.
No, oh god, I can't even touch my eyeball. If I can't wear contacts. If I ever need glasses, just kill me.
Deal.
Hold on, wait.
I get it.
Let's revise that. Oh, hey everyone. There's
You guys meet up.
I didn't see much in my building. There was some really hardcore drugs in there, but that's about it.
Yeah, I don't think this is necessarily a disease or a blight, but
Well,
an addiction.
Not the kind you're looking for.
Yeah. I mean, what are we gonna take it away from everybody?
You take it away from here. They'll just find it in more dangerous areas.
Maybe there's a supply run. Maybe the road's running this.
Is this
causing the sickness? I don't know. I didn't see the sickness that you guys saw. It's a sickness of its own, but...
Did she look like the same...
experience the road?
Like...
So the people that you saw, they had the slouched, almost like Voldemort nose, and their fingers would start to split at the end. She didn't seem like that.
Oh.
She just seemed like a drug addict, skinny, bad teeth.
I think maybe we need to go deeper.
Definitely.
I think this is...
We should at least take precautions. I'll if I haven't already, kind of said I'll mask up.
Yeah, I'll grab my mask.
I'll put my fucking tinker's gloves on.
I'll follow suit with my cloak / scarf. And do that.
Big leather gloves I normally use for my tinkering work on truck rammer. I'll have Gatsby fly about 6 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Sir Rowland, I'm concerned about the boy. Their immune systems are not as developed as, say, a 50-year-old halfling like myself.
Perhaps he should stay in the car.
All right. Yeah. Larsha.
Maybe him and Larsha can watch the horses.
Yeah. No, that's a sound idea.
All right.
I'll have Artemis stay with the.
Okay, perfect. They sit back in the car.
Okay, should we go to break before we get into the next?
Yeah,
part
I
of
think
this?
that seems good.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your toes. I just have to go. To
No,
the
you're good.
bathroom.
I was just about to.
Okay, you want it?
We'll see you when we get back.
Okay. Sorry. Oh.
Have a project to make.
There we go. And we're back.
Hello. Okay.
We're back.
You guys have entered the fringe beginning parts of this town. You've collected back together on the road. What would you like to do?
You guys want to go
Anyone else?
deeper?
Well, we know there's. I mean, yeah. Is there some kind of town leader, town halls? Is there someone we can speak to that's an authority? Someone that would
Okay.
know.
We're definitely gonna have to go in deeper for that.
So you guys head in deeper. This is just sort of the outskirts of the town. You can kind of get into the main part, the heart of the town, if you will. And it's small. Like you could see pretty much anywhere. Like anywhere you want to go, you'd be like, oh, it's just kind of over there. As you enter, though, you see towards what would be the back of the city, right from where you guys are. There's this like fence or barrier of spiked logs set up. You can just see part of it, and there's like houses and things behind it, but it's almost like cutting the city.
Why do I have the feeling where you guys want to go is over there?
Seems okay.
Are there any guards along the wall? Is there an entrance, a sort of
I'll
gate?
say I'll switch my vision to my familiar.
Okay, so kind of get a bird's eye view down, or monkey's eye view down. Looking down, so you can see the city. You can see the entire city, or entire town. It's really small, and you see it's almost cut in half throughout, like straight down the middle of this spiked wooden barrier. As far as details on the other side, they all just kind of look like buildings from this view, but you see it's cut almost in half. As you're
town's cut in half by the barrier.
yeah, so if you guys are,
Oh Jesus!
I'm looking at my headphones. So if you guys are looking at the wall. So here's the city, and it cuts it in half this way. As you're looking down, you can see this dwarven man walks out, unkept beard, sort of shoulder length hair. You see he's in what looks like what used to be maybe nice clothing, but they're tattered and stained. And he walks up to you. Hello. I don't recognize you. You muted, Tim.
I'll dismount.
I'll say, I'll jump off the cart and say, "Salutation, sir. We don't know you.
What are you doing?
Green bottle. Put her there."
And you sort of doesn't shake your hand at all.
We a couple of days back, I don't believe we actually got his name. Doctor of this place described something that's happening.
You met Dr. Peter.
Paid mash robes.
Yes.
Yes, and while we were currently on the urgent task at that, we did come back and see possible help we could have give.
Well, okay. I'm sorry, where are my manners? I am Mayor. Let me find his name.
The mayor.
The mayor.
I'm
Dick Clay.
Mr. Mayor.
I'm Richard Clay.
Mayor
of Townsville.
this town. Shit. I can't find his name.
Mayor shit.
Alright, I can't find his name. So I think it was Donahue, Mayor Donahue. So it is now.
I'll marry Donahue, and the name
I'll
is Finch
correct
Greenbottle.
myself later if I find it.
Right.
How's he
Uh,
look?
Greenbottle at your service.
Does he look infected? Does he look like a drug user?
He looks. No, he does not look like a drug user, and he looks. He looks poor. He looks low class. You know, he doesn't look extremely healthy, but he doesn't look.
Seems
Ew.
fitting with the size of this town and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Pleasure. So you're. I'm sorry. You met Dr. Peter.
Yes, well, he's
I don't know
Well,
what anyone's talking about.
back there towards Finch. We met him there and promised to see what we could help.
So you I'm sorry. You're here to help with the disease.
What exactly is going on?
He sort of follow me, and he takes you to this barrier. He sort of gestures to this other side of the town. We don't know what it is. We call it Blue Death.
Fitting.
And
But
on account of them turning blue.
and dying. Yeah.
That's the drug.
No, that's no, that's true.
Jeez.
But the
It's
lady,
expensive, the drug.
the lady in the house asked me if I wanted Blue Death.
So maybe she was warning you of going deeper into the town.
Likely. They stay there. We allow them. It's sort of their area. So and you see another woman walks out. Dwarven as well. This is my wife, Meredith.
Mademoiselle.
These people are supposedly here to help us. I don't know how Dr. Peter was here and he couldn't hear it.
Look, I don't think we could claim to be as smart as Dr. Peter when it comes to the ways of ailing disease, but we're not here to necessarily cure and heal. I think we want to get to the bottom of it, find the real cause, and perhaps with our skills we could root it out.
Eliminate it.
Much of it.
Well, I warn you of going past this barrier. But there's everyone, and he walks to like the center of town and rings his bell. You see, like,
Where is this?
what's that?
Where is this? Tom.
You're cutting out, man. I don't know.
Where is this motherfucking doctor?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, see, I didn't say it in that way.
Yeah, he's where's this motherfucker? Yeah, he's like, oh my god. Dr. Peter, he left. Must have been a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now. He did the best he could, but I think he didn't really say. He just sort of up and left.
Figured out. Didn't want to get sick himself.
I guess. When he walks to center town, rings his bell. You can see about 7 other people come to the center of town. You see there's a human couple. So there's one halfling. Finch, you would know it as a halfling. The rest of you is just some small person. Another dwarf. How many is that? 2, 4. And the rest just humans. They all walk out. They look poor. You see, one guy has got like blacksmith gear on. They do have professions and jobs, and they keep this town, but it's really like 9 people here in the center of town. You see on the other side, some people kind of walk out and just look and observe from afar.
How do they all look poor and nobody look like they got
Yeah.
this blue death?
Nobody on this side near you guys looks like they have it. Damn, the music's loud. But you see some other people on the other side that have like the nose, the slouched nose, and the pale blue skin. But they just kind of are looking over. This is us. We're 20 strong at the moment.
How many have they taken?
Well, we were. There was 100 of us before it got here.
Do you know what it is? Is it a disease? Is it a curse?
I don't know. I'm not Dr. Peter. He called it a disease. But I don't know. It spreads like wildfire. So we had to form the barrier, obviously.
Now I don't pretend to be a very intelligent halfling, but I take it this disease is passed on by touch. Considering if it was airborne, we would all be coughing up our own anuses.
Well, I haven't seen that, but I don't doubt it.
Pretty
I
sight.
suppose the doctor wore mask. I think he always does so, the flat mask, right? I don't know. I'm not a medicine.
It's just cautions against, because you never know with these kind of things.
No, of course.
It's when do you reckon? When did all of this start?
Would have been. New Year, maybe? Maybe a little before that.
Quite a while.
Yeah, I think the first sign of it must have been Kars 28th, maybe? I don't remember. Kars 28th.
Well, we need it. Do we know who the first to get sick was?
What was that, Jeff?
I was wondering, do we have any? Is there any significance of that date? Anything that we might recall, or is that just kind of?
I think we started out at Ajax 7th.
We started on the 1st of Droth. Ajax is the king.
Wait, yep, sorry.
No, that's all right.
Stupid
That's all right.
idiot.
I'm glad you're taking notes.
Harvest 4th.
Yep. Harvest 4th
I
was
got
the
the 19th
holiday.
of Droth here. Yep, alright. Checks out.
It is now, just so you guys know, it's the 11th of Varsh, which is the 2nd month, and it's autumn. So he was mentioning what would have been summer Kars, 28th of summer Kars. But as far as that date and any significance, nah, not really. I mean, you probably don't even remember what you were doing that day. Vince, you were probably traveling. The rest of you have no idea. No significance.
Sir Alan, you said that you could heal 2 people a day.
I believe so.
Do we know how many sick reside on the other side of that wall?
11.
Believe
6 days.
So we take a week. We might be able to do it, right? As long as the rest of us don't get sick, we might have to take a little more time. Were they dying quickly? Or how long until they got bad?
Depends on the person. The first man who got sick, my brother-in-law. He
was the first?
He was the first. He was sick for weeks.
What did your brother-in-law do? He's doing this village town of yours.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't keep track of him. We were a bustling town before this.
You didn't know what your brother did for a living? Side check.
Oh, a living. You were asking what he was doing for a living. I see. I thought you were like, what were his hobbies? I don't know why I went there. Oh, what did he do for a living? Oh, of course.
I mean,
he was
your
a
brother, you
farmer.
don't know what he does for hobbies?
He was a farmer.
Where was his farm located?
I don't know what my brother does for hobbies, so
I don't know.
fair
What my
question.
brother does for hobbies.
I know what
What
your
you-
brother does for hobbies, that's why I'm concerned. Anyways, yeah, where was
he
your
was a
brother's
farmer.
farm located? Where was his farm located?
It's about a mile outside town.
Perhaps that's where we begin our search.
Perhaps.
It's a lead. So, when on this day of when your brother-in-law first got caught this blue death, you didn't say you came across anything, ran into anybody, discovered something.
I don't know. I think that was the day. I think that was the day Dr. Peter came into town. But I don't know. I remember because it was wonderful we didn't have any physicians here until he showed up. Thank God he came when he did.
So, what you're telling me is, the day this Dr. Peter, your brother caught this mysterious disease, which Dr. Peter couldn't cure.
And he promptly left town. Suspicious.
Where was this Dr. Peter pulled up while he was here?
Just over here. He shows you this little hut. It's a small building. It's got 2 rooms.
Can we toss it?
I was thinking.
Sure, whoever wants to do it.
I'll stay outside.
Okay.
I'll toss. I'll help.
I'll
Or
stay outside as well.
All right, one of you do it. Whoever wants to help, give the other person advantage.
I'm investigative.
I'm
gonna
I'm
glance nervously
proficient in that,
around.
so
Like I don't
Same.
know
Okay.
what's happening.
Okay.
toss it.
All right. So Buck will help with Angel Weaver. And,
Investigation with advantage. And I rolled on D&D Beyond yet again, even though I've got fucking dogs in front of me. God damn it. But it's a 24.
24. All right.
Oh,
you
I
start.
rolled a 24.
It's just I want to roll those, but I keep forgetting about it.
It's so
So
confusing.
you start tossing the place. He's got this cot, this bed. Buck's just doing most of the tossing while Winfrey's sort of going through and looking around. Flips the bed, full on prison search, takes off the pillowcase, shakes it out, takes off the sheets. You see there's like a dresser, pulls out all the drawers. He pulls one out and throws it aside. Winfrey, you see there's an empty vial inside of it. It's an empty vial, maybe yay big. Keep going through.
I'll grab a bit of and just bundle it up in it.
Okay.
Do it.
As you're going through, fuck, you see there's like a pile of dirty laundry or something. You pull it, there's some like bloody rags. Just sort of.
Yeah, I'll just grab my boomerang and start like pushing them away from each other. I'm not touching anything.
Okay.
Now, like,
Sure.
not if I notice something's wrong with it. If
Right.
it's soiled,
Okay.
you know. I'm
Right.
smarter than that.
Start pushing it aside. Find out. It just looks like some bloody wraps and gauze and stuff like that.
Like he was hurt.
He or someone else, you don't know.
Here was hurt. Nothing else? No, like knives or.
So it's any hidden trapdoors or anything?
Nothing like that. No trapdoors. This is a small. I mean, there's not really any room to put a trapdoor or anything. It's just a small place. You do see in the dresser, though, after he pulled out one of these drawers, if you feel up under there and you find a small dagger. Just a small blade. Nothing crazy.
Think on it not being used or
Not that you can tell.
Could have been wiped clean with these rags over here, though, Winfrey. I don't want to fucking touch that shit. But...
You also find a small box, maybe yay big, made of like a rosewood or something. Flip it open. It's empty, but it's got like a felt lining in it.
Any markings on it? Anything
Um,
identifiable? Like,
Probably not.
no?
No,
Okay.
it's fairly basic. But you can tell it was opened and closed frequently. Like there's lots of scratches and marks on the.
I'll put the dagger where we found it, so take out my one user. I'll slowly tap felt about and on the bottom. See if it's
Okay.
might be anything hidden underneath or
You start tapping about, and you reach one of the corners, and it just folds in a little bit, and you peel up the felt, and you see there's a different vial than like the one you have. It looks different, smaller. It's like a really, really tiny thing, small cork with this light blue, almost like Listerine-esque looking liquid inside of it. It's maybe an ounce or two.
I'll carefully wrap that up as well. Place it all. I've got a spell that might identify this. Let's see what else we can find. This ain't looking good for the doctor.
You start tossing the room about, you find like 3 silver, but nothing else.
I'll pass for silver to Buck.
I don't want it. Trying to frame me for something, Winfrey? You didn't keep the silver. You know what? Put it towards the fund for the new tanker. We need to. You know, I got a couple ideas. I was wondering. I just don't want to take up too much of your time.
It's not talk to me about.
Okay.
Yeah. We've gone through everything now.
Yeah, maybe this place is tossed. Anything else you wouldn't be able to find would be... You'd be very surprised if there was anything else left in here.
Good. I just hope it looks like when the cops come in and toss a room, you know?
Oh yeah, we ain't got anything back.
That'll make me happy.
Bed's on its
Just
side.
cut for some reason, like
Yeah,
someone somehow
putting stuff in their mattress and factory sealing it again, you
Yeah.
fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, seeing as we've done everything, we'll walk out.
What? Donahue, the mayor walks up and he's like, "What the? What are you doing?"
I mean, Winfrey, you want to tell him?
Tell me what?
Well, we have to see, as we've explained. Well, you explained. The very same day this doctor came into town, your brother-in-law caught something. Kind of suspicious, so we thought we'd check his place. And I won't take out those 2 vials. I'll take out an empty, and I'll take out the vial of mercury I've got.
Okay.
And, we found these.
Yeah.
We don't know what these are.
He was a medicine man, a doctor. Well,
I'm gonna
Have you ever taken
show
any
up the
medicine that
mercury
looks
and
like
spill
that,
it
man?
back.
I mean,
Anyway, this don't exactly medicine to me, that I know of.
he sort of like steps back and sets his hand down, trying to like keep himself up.
I'll carefully put it back down, wrap it up, and put it in the bag. Sure. It seems this doctor weren't so much trying to help you. He might have been trying to use you. This town of yours.
If he gave us the disease, then how are people still getting sick?
Well,
As you said, it untouched, it spreads.
Well, that's what we assume, but if you say he gave it to us, how do we know he wasn't giving it to everyone?
that's the scarier part.
That's what we're here to find out.
Does this disease seem to affect or target particular groups? Do they share any commonalities?
None of us dwarves have gotten sick, but I mean, we're hardy creatures.
That you are.
Besides that,
What
I
of
don't know.
those that have gotten sick?
It's
Are they? Is it
everyone.
just random? Everyone?
My brother-in-law was a healthy, fine human. He's in his 30s. My grandmother, who passed, or no, not his grandmother. I said no dwarves. Sorry.
No, you meant his grandmother, the other guy.
Yeah. The other guy.
From
Sorry.
All right, so seemingly not related, just affects everyone other than the hardy, stout constitutions.
Winfrey, we don't want to make any assumptions until we have all the facts. I think the only way we're really going to know if this is a natural phenomenon or man-made is by investigating the sick and the infected areas.
So we still got to look at his farm where it came about.
Yeah, I think that's a great
This
starting
is
point
all
for
just
our farm.
assumptions for now, because obviously that vial we found, we're not too sure. Maybe he came up with a new medicine we just about.
I couldn't believe it could possibly be Dr.
Just,
Peter. He cured one of them.
Who did he cure?
Halleril. Hallie. And he starts like looking around and you see this human woman, maybe in her mid-20s, blonde hair, green eyes, walks out.
How did the good doctor heal you? What did he do?
What is going? Who are these people? And she like looks over to
Finch Green Bottle and the Unfledged.
None of these people shake hands.
I just
They
bow.
Yeah.
Every time Finch like puts his hand out, he just. All right.
I'm sorry. What's going on?
We're investigating this sickness, this disease, the Blue Death, as you call it. And the good mayor here said that the doctor healed you from the Blue Death.
He did. I caught it. My mother, I think, passed it to me. Caught it early. I don't know how he did it. She kind of like hears it. She seems suspicious of you.
That's a shame.
Does she bear any
If
scars? Her
we
fingers?
knew what you did, could have helped the rest, but
No scars on her fingers. From what you gather, Donahue explains like the evolution of the disease. It starts with the blue skin, and then the nose goes, and then the fingers go. So you see her skin's a little pale blue, just almost like an after effect. But other than that, she looks, and you wouldn't notice it unless you were looking for it. It's very, very faint.
Good. I think the only way we're really gonna know is if we get over to that farm and we start investigating.
Yeah, I guess.
What do you guys think?
Good luck.
Winfrey?
I think we can only
agreed.
play it safe for so long. Plus, a good errant knight.
Well,
right?
no. And now I'm a knight of oh shit, what was it? Hold on.
Genocide.
Correction.
Impetus.
Impetus. I'm an impotent knight.
Right?
A knight
My impotent knight here. My knight impotent here.
Impetus Platypus. Nice.
We'll be able to keep us safe from disease.
I'm a hippopotamus knight.
You know, it's thinking about that, Roland. Roland, if I can, I've been working on this technique. If I can freeze him for a second, maybe that'll make it easier for you to heal him. And maybe we can tandem up some stuff like that.
It's not bad. I'm sure we could hold her down somehow.
I take it this is all as we're walking towards
Sure, I think so.
as we're breaking away, as we've broken away from the main group, and once we've gotten away from that, I'll tell the rest of the group what we found in dagger, the bloody clothes, with a small vial of blue iridescent liquid.
I won't lie, that does sound suspicious.
Yeah.
Strange, at least. Well,
Oh,
perhaps we find some.
I should have mentioned. You saw Dr. Peter had the mask with just the eye holes. It was just otherwise flat. You would have found a similar thing, except just black instead of white.
Oh. Anyone want to attempt to put this on? See if it is helpful?
That's freaky as all. No, I'm good. Mm-mm.
No, it's fine. Look here, I'll take a look at it. Finch will put it on and kind of see how it fits and what you look through, and
It's really uncomfortable. It kind of pushes against your nose, and there's no spot for a nose. So it pushes there. And then it's just these two eye holes. You got like no peripheral vision. But not bad, I guess. It looks pretty dope for the rest of you. It's these two eyes, otherwise flat.
Hey, I would say that looks dope.
My good friend. I'm gonna
I'm
take it
not
off tonight. Rowan thinks it looks good. It must look like shit.
So you guys are headed to the farm?
Yeah, we're brother-in-laws.
Yeah.
All right.
Hunter probably like on the way there, like put it on, take it off, look at it, put it
Yeah.
back on, take it off, look at it, put it
Try and
back
find a
on,
puddle to
put
see
his foot
yourself
up to see like how
Yeah,
badass he feels. Like a quarter owl.
You never feel badass in it, but if you find a puddle and you're like, that's pretty cool.
Okay,
Um,
alright.
So Mayor Donahue leads you guys. It's a mile. So you just, if you want to go back and get your horses, you can. But if you just want to walk it, won't take long.
Just walk it.
I
Just
say we
understand.
So you guys walk there, and you see it's this really, really small farm. It's maybe an acre of farmland. There's this really tiny farmhouse and this nice fence that surrounds it, but it's all kind of overgrown now, and there's nothing planted. It's kind of just dead.
no plants, no animals.
You see like one pig that's left, just kind of surviving on the scraps.
Do we see any sources of water near this farm, or
Yeah, there's
anything
a
that
small-
might be?
There's a small pond nearby that has a creek that
Mhm.
leads to it. And you can see there's a well too.
What do you think about water sources? I've heard of people getting sick with their waters polluted.
That was the first thing I was thinking of.
That usually
sometimes
causes the shits and the pukes, but you know,
Right,
the
bloody
shitty
fuck.
the shitty death, as we call it. We call it back home. We call it the shitty death. It's pretty straightforward. You shit until you die. So.
I did remember hearing one sailor say something about that.
Yeah, when it's like every once in a while we have an elk or a moose die in the lake in the river, and then now everything's polluted and everyone's getting sick.
I was thinking the same thing. An elk died upriver, and a bunch of
It's-
people ill.
This seems more than just.
Well, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
When the
Yes.
elk died upriver, the people weren't turning color; they were just
No,
shooting themselves to death.
the shitty death.
I'd say let's get the house. If we find anything suspicious,
Sure.
we can go into the well, and then maybe see where this creek leads up to.
Who's going into the well?
I didn't say anybody
big's
was
that well?
going into the well.
Oh, I thought you said. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm just.
I mean, if someone was going to go in the well, it'd probably
I
be.
thought.
It'd be
I
fenced,
thought.
right?
I thought he said we were. No, I just misheard him. He said nobody's going into the well. I just thought that he said somebody's going into the well.
I thought
So
you said
nobody-
you wanted to
nobody-
go
nobody's
into the
going-
well.
No,
didn't volunteer?
Nobody's going into the dark hole of the
I'm
abyss.
sure we can.
I'm not saying we
gather
should
enough
go in the
rope
well.
and float it.
But
Nobody.
If
We're not.
someone's going to go in the well, it would seem like maybe
No,
perhaps.
we're not. Yeah,
Most
the logical
really
choice. I can
wise
see that,
person.
but we're not. If we're, what's that? What is that supposed to mean?
I just think that it would be very difficult if we were to try to lower Winfrey into the well. That would certainly
I
You're
don't-
saying I'm not-
think-
you're saying I'm not strong enough to lower Winfrey into the well?
I don't know if I'm strong enough to lower Winfrey into the well.
I don't know if
I
a
can lower
rope
two
would
of
be
Winfrey into the
strong.
well.
If a rope would be
Do
strong
we
enough
have
to
rope
hold.
that would be strong enough to hold Winfrey? Have we determined that?
Right.
Is
No, we're
rope-
talking. No, we're
is
talking.
rope, like, it's rope for us, but to him it's just yarn and like it can't support its weight.
All I can imagine is going into a deep, dark hole of the abyss. Can we just stop this conversation and move on, please? Nobody
The
is going into
mayor-
the well.
I got a little
Mayor's
side.
The mayor's just sitting there like, my town is dying. And these guys are talking about which of these dumbasses is gonna go inside a well. You just see it on his face, just like, okay. Okay,
Why don't we
so
start with just trying to get a bucket out of the well, and we'll see.
Alright, well, let's look into the house first, and then we'll go to the well.
okay, so you
that's
guys
fair.
head to the house.
Name
I
of
will
rock again?
take my katana out, my odachi, like I just fling the sheath off.
Yeah, which is
I'll go get that. I'll grab that
Lands
later.
into the well and goes down.
I'll grab that.
roll
I'll grab that
percentage.
later. Do it. I'm on it. Percentage. Go. Do 20%. Anyways, I just fling it off. And I'm like, all right, and like I'll open doors with it. Like,
Yeah. Open it up. Inside you can see small place, just like 3 rooms, it's like a little apartment size. You see there's a bedroom with a fairly nice bed, good sheets, good blankets. Looks
is
like
the bed made or is the bed messy?
it looks like it was made and then sort of messed up a little bit.
Okay.
But maybe someone made it and then
Like someone had a nooner. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Second nap.
Yeah.
Second nap. Yeah.
That's actually that's what Rowan thought. Actually, that's
Yeah,
what he was implying.
Okay.
You can see there's like a little makeshift kitchen. I don't know. There's not like a stove, but a place for
Internet.
to prep things and that sort of thing. Storage cabinets, that sort of stuff.
Oh,
And there's actually an in-house loo, a toilet, not plumbing. It's just a hole. But
Yeah.
it's
Well,
in-house.
fancy.
I'll start having a close look about, see if anything's out of the normal of what should be in a normal farmhouse.
Sure.
What?
Find some like.
Finch is going in. He's gonna kind of announce his presence.
I'm gonna do the
Yeah.
usual: stay outside, look around, stand
Yeah.
very, really good posture.
Well, he's counting. Finch is
23.
gonna go 23.
23. Okay. Still really good.
As I'm going through, I'm just going. I'm armed, and I'm entering the building. If anyone would like to announce themselves, so I don't accidentally chop off limbs, please let me know.
Just kind of going through. When for you start looking around, you like look around the bed, under the bed. Start going through the cabinets. You pull open one cabinet and there's like a stack of rotted potatoes. The smell hits you. It's not good. Find some cooking supplies. You don't really want to go in the bathroom. Kind of smells. They do their best, but their toilets aren't supposed to be indoors yet.
It's a hole in the ground.
It's basically just a hole.
It's not that fancy.
What it
it's
is,
lazy.
it's sort of like a Middle Eastern toilet, like the little squatties.
Yeah.
Potty squatty. Squatty potty.
Potty. It's got a squatty potty in there. Besides that, though, nothing really piques your attention here. It's also the sort of things you would expect in a farmhouse. You can see, like, there's bags of feed, farming supplies. Things you
I'll grab one of the bags of feed for the.
Okay, sure.
If it still seems alright.
Yeah, they're packaged up. Not like, how we'd expect them to be now, but they seem alright. But nothing else really piques your attention here.
Onto the well then. I start pulling out rope
Okay.
while eyeing Finch.
Finch is like, hasn't even gotten to the bathroom yet. He's like, he's going so slow. Just creeps around the corner. Ugh. Alright, so you guys head out.
I put it all back in. As we all chuck the bucket down and fill the bucket up.
Alright,
See
check
what the
bucket
water's
out,
like.
fill it up. Let's see.
I
Somebody make
smell the
a-
water.
Yeah, I was gonna say, someone make me a survival check, probably.
Can you
Do
put
that.
it in the vial, Winfrey, so we can see like the consistency of the water? You have that empty
I've
vial.
got a spare one.
I could try a survival if anyone wants.
Go for it.
I'll take a look. I mean, if you want, I can do it too, though.
Here, you both of you.
Better
can-
than I look. It's one of my few
Fair
skills.
enough.
But
No, go be my Spencer, let's go be my guest, sir.
All right, go for it.
I'll
there's
assist.
nothing. Ooh! 24. That's a nat 20.
24.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Going through. I mean, your standard for water is probably higher than most people's, but as far as well water, this looks okay. But you do notice there's these like at the bottom of the bucket. There's like it's like slime almost, like a just this sort of thicker, mucusy sort of feeling. Completely translucent, but it just kind of sits at the bottom. Otherwise,
I can tell you this is not good water.
Wow.
Guys, don't try to drink this. This is not potable.
I think we're more concerned if it was poison or causing this blue death.
Ooh, that is beyond.
Is the
know.
mayor still around?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
just kind of off to the side watching.
I'll whisper to the lady. It's certain that it seems the high ones are not acceptable to this. It seems.
I
And
know about.
it seems dwarves, from what I know, have natural resistance to some poisons.
I have heard this.
So it could be some type of poison.
Well, I'll tell you what. I could detect poison after after I take a nice long, hearty rest. Maybe have a good meal.
I'll flip my book out for a sec. And look at. No, it's not here. Nah, I don't have it. Damn. Oh well. Yes. We've got many leads to follow here. I'll scrape some of this slime into a file, and I'll keep that.
Okay. Make a dexterity check.
Oh no. Dex. I fucking did it again without a 7.
7. Okay. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Don't think I'm good at. Hell yeah. Use dice this time, and fuck you, dice.
Never
That's
use
a-
this again.
That's a 1 with a +7 for an
One.
8.
Okay. You scrape it in.
Concerning.
What? Nothing.
I did say before I was wearing gloves.
You did? It's true.
Do they go up to like your elbow?
I know they're but leather tinkering work gloves.
Scared.
Okay.
Oh, We have that. We have leads onto the creek.
Sure.
All right, you guys.
How much daytime
over
do we
this-
have left?
It's 3:30. I think when you guys got there, about probably spent maybe an hour talking to them in the city, and probably, depending on how fast you guys were taking it, 15-20 minutes to walk the mile. So it's probably getting
What time
close
did you say
to.
it was?
Actually, it's probably getting close to like 5-ish now.
Just so you guys know, we missed afternoon tea. It's not a big deal, but we should get dinner going soon.
Yeah. If Roman, you think you can detect if this is poison or not, maybe we find a safe place to rest, have some good meals, and get ready.
We probably should go back to the cart, put up and set up camp just outside.
Agree. We don't want to leave Larsha and Paul all night.
We'll investigate the creek tomorrow, or whenever.
Alright, you guys
I mean,
head
will
back
we?
into town. Yeah. Okay. You guys head back into town. Mayor kind of thanks you. I suppose I'll see you tomorrow then.
We shall. And hopefully, maybe we'll have some answers through liberation.
But we will, because we're gonna find out who did this. I'm looking at everyone suspicious, even my own party members.
yeah.
I'll maybe go
well-
back to that well with you.
I stopped looking at Weaver.
Weaver. Big Daddy Weaver.
That's his name. He's the Weave.
So, you guys bid the mayor adieu, head back. Paul and Larsha just kind of chilling out. You see Paul's has his training sword. He's just sort of practicing his stances. Then leaning over, taking a piece of meat, eating it, chewing it while he's training. Just on a tree. He's just smacking a tree. Welcome back.
Careful, Paul.
What do you got
I've
for
seen
dinner,
trees
Spartan?
that fight back.
Paul like looks over at you. Whoa.
Alright. Not these ones.
Get
though.
back to our business. I'll feed Artemis to then set off to the sword. Get my book out. Get all my onions and shit out. Get the little vial out. Which ritually cast identify?
Okay. You doing it on just the one with liquid, or are you doing it on the empty one? On the knife? All three?
I'll do knife, the liquid, the slimy water.
Slimy water. Okay.
Want me to read identify for you?
No, that's all right. The dagger is a +1 dagger. It's not magical, but it's just really well made. So it's +1 dagger. The vial with the very small vial with the translucent light blue liquid is not magical. I am going to look up identify because this one gets a little hairy.
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use it. Whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it.
Okay. So it is how do I want to word this? You learn that it is an antidote for something.
Interesting. Okay.
And the slimy water. So did you put that in the vial, right? You put like the slimy water in the vial? Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't think you get anything from this. Yeah. It's just slimy water.
I'll wrap the slimy water. I'll hand it to Rowland for tomorrow. We can take control of that. And I'll explain to the group the small vial is apparently a antidote. Some kind.
Maybe our assumptions about the fine doctor are wrong. Or
Still don't the empty one though. Much bigger.
You think if one was gonna create such a bad disease, he'd want a way to protect himself from it.
Oh. But why would he leave it?
They might have left in a hurry.
Maybe
Do the things they do.
maybe our group promising to come back out spooked him. Oh, there's also that dagger we found. It's quite finely made. Seems.
Perhaps there'd be a good weapon for Fuck or Paul. I don't know.
I mean, I can use daggers.
Plus one dagger.
Okay. Yeah, it's just plus one dagger.
Okay.
Love it.
All right, so you guys head to bed, I presume.
I'll stay up. I'll start training. I'll train Artemis more.
Okay. So then roll animal handling.
I'll try and start training, doing a little of like attack.
Okay.
Like I'll pin some meat up on like a tree that looks like a person, something, and
Sure.
attack
Yeah.
and stuff.
Go ahead and roll.
A 10.
10. Okay. You like pin it up. You do some of your normal training, like sit, stay, come, those sort of things. Starting to get a hang of those. You pin up the meat, and he just walks up to it and just starts tearing it down. Just pulls it off. Starts eating the meat. Doesn't really get a hang of the attack thing.
It's working.
Yeah.
And I'll eventually provoke him about the ideas he had for his mug.
Okay.
Just making the lid more like you know, it's all wood. I want to start adding some like brass knuckle kind of thing to the handle, making the lid a little bit stronger. You know, maybe with some metals or something, so I could possibly hit someone in the face with it and do a little bit more damage.
As he's talking about, I'll start sketching it out. I'll add where the handle is. You could flip it and grab it the other way. And there'll be like brass knuckles there. Metal lid that clasps on a bit tighter.
Before bed, after you're done,
No, sir. Winfrey, just make me an intelligence check. Straight intelligence.
Okay, I'm not using that fucking dice anymore. There's a fucking another one. Plus
Okay.
5. Well,
You have,
plus
like-
4.
You have like this feeling in the back of your head, like you had an idea, like something's on the tip of your tongue. You know that feeling where you're like, I feel like I know something, but it doesn't come to you.
Sir Alan, perhaps you'd entertain me in a little bit of sword play, a little training.
He just couldn't handle the sword play.
Yeah,
I mean,
you want to play swords?
of course.
And it'll be an excellent experience for Paul to observe as well.
A good chance for us to test our skills and gauge each other as allies in combat.
Well, of course. You'll forgive me if I prefer a shield.
Oh, by all means, use whatever you need.
Very well. So yeah, sword and board it is.
Sure, do you want to play first? If the DM allowed first to like 3 hits.
Okay, you guys are dueling.
Yeah, doing a little practice duel.
Okay.
Once I'm not the first to challenge the new player to a fight.
All right. Yeah. However you guys want to do it.
Initiative.
Roll for initiative. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Guys,
Not my strong suit. Oop. I think you got me. I got a 10.
I got a 14.
All right.
All right.
All right, so I'll make
Shot.
I'm going to stop before causing damage.
Sure.
So
it's just-
if I hit, I'm gonna like do like a shoulder tap or a like
right.
ass smack.
Yeah, you're doing shoulder tag.
I will though use my bonus action to do fighting spirit
So you have advantage.
and
Sure.
gain advantage over this first attack.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
It's the
Well,
only.
you're-
I think that deserves us.
So that would be a 20 a 28.
Yeah, I mean it's a nat 20. So as you're sitting
Yeah,
there,
it's a 28
Definitely hit.
total.
you're
Um,
Rylan, you're like waiting for the fight to start, and he just pounces in and taps your shoulder. You're like,
yeah.
And I
Yeah,
imagine
I
like I
do
raised
one of
my
those-
shield, but after
I
it
do one of
hit,
those where I was imagining I go in for the shield, like for a straight like jab,
yeah,
and you go to block, but I literally just go over your head and hit you and go to the other side of your neck. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
all right,
all right.
so that's one.
Well, so here we go.
Oh wait, I get an extra attack. Sorry.
Oh, there we go.
And no advantage on that one, so I gotta reroll that because I forgot. Ooh, not good. Not good. Not what I need. So I'll go around to take another like 4 diagonal slash at you.
Just parry it off with your sword.
That's it.
All right, I'm gonna take a swing at him. I'll
Alright.
step in.
Bumps into a
Oh!
10th level smite.
Nat 1.
Ugh. So you come in for the strike,
Like,
and
if
though
I
Finch-
disarm him with the shield, that's my reaction with that one.
you just what?
I said, with that one, could I disarm his shield as a reaction?
No.
Okay.
You come in, and though Finch doesn't use a shield, he's surprisingly well versed in one. He just covers up and pushes the attack off with his shield.
Um,
I'm not using
I
a
don't
shield.
have. I don't
Oh,
have.
I thought you. I thought you were doing swingboard as well. Okay, well.
Oh no,
No,
I was
no,
just
no, no.
merely I was clearing that it would be okay that I would sword and board against it.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I apologize.
I'm just parrying.
Okay. So you just parry it off.
All right,
That's it. I only have one attack.
all right, fair enough. I will attack again. That is a 18, which I don't think hits. The first one.
It does not.
But that's a natural one, so.
This time,
I
you're
go
ready
in.
for it, Rowland.
Shield. I hit your shield again. I will take this opportunity to action surge. Finch is not happy with that. And as my bonus action, I will use my fighting spirit again. Shit, 16. And I get my extra attack when I action surge, correct?
Yep.
Dang, I'm not rolling good. 17. No, which doesn't hit. So I'm just literally, I keep going like forward across, hitting your shield, side, hitting your shield, like just kind of barraging you, but you're just holding your own.
Yeah. Rowland is designed to take hits, and it's frustrating.
Yes, it is. Well, you trained well.
Well, I'll tell you, one-on-one is a great example of where you won't see me use my interception fighting style. And I'm going to take a swing at him. That is the dirty 20.
That hits. That's one for you.
Up.
All right,
Round
and likewise, I'm going to not do damage. I'm going to show him the same respect he showed me.
You get him, since he just has the breastplate, you get him like right on the side of the arm.
I am, however, going to, because I landed it, I'm going to hit him with an unwavering mark.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so I'll tell you what. Good luck trying to hit someone else that isn't me.
Better not try, bro.
Don't even dare
And
try it.
if you do hit someone that's not me, I get a special attack. So fucking watch your ass.
Okay.
So
Bitch.
stupid. I'm so stupid. Fucking halflings.
I should have just dropped the biggest
No.
point I have, but
Just
That's
fucking
the
destroy.
first one I've rolled. That's the first one I've rolled as a halfling. Alright. I will attack again. Ooh, that is good. 19 on the die plus 8. 26, 27.
it barely hit.
Oh, the
Alright.
same risk going on. Use a reaction.
Okay.
Silvery barbs. Imagine this distract the triggering creature and turn this one uncanny uncertainty into a cushion for another creature. For targeting the
Yeah.
triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Yeah.
Aw, man, that was an 18 on the die.
Ah, shit.
You also get someone
26.
advantage.
And,
I thought you could do one or the other. Or
No.
is it both? That spell's broken, alright.
and
We're
you gotta
testing
use
out.
the lower
I
roll.
know.
I love
Alright.
that the first time we see it in play, at least for me, is PvP.
Yeah, I love it.
But you can then choose a different creature you can see within range. Yourself, the chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability
Alright.
check, or saving throw for the next minute. I'll give that to Roland.
Gotcha. Alright, so that was my... Is that my first attack
Yep.
this round?
Yeah, I think it's your first one.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, and then we're gonna go again. 12, 20, 30, 20.
Hits.
Alright, that's my third.
Bam. Get you a 3. That's where you guys were calling it.
I hold it down and I'll kind of really sloppily because he's not a trained soldier and he's not like a monk or anything, but I'll do a little bow out of respect.
He gives you that cool sword salute.
Yeah.
Mhm. And as I'm walking by, I'll like hit his shield with my sword. Thing's handy.
It has its
Alright.
uses.
You guys wrap up and get ready to head for bed, and I think we'll end it there. It's 11:30.
Nope.
Sweet. Alright, well, that's it. I'm not used to Andy does
That's
this.
Good night. Everyone
Bye.
fuck off.
Music?
Yeah, what's the
By
music
that
thing?
guy who's super awesome. And he's a cool dude, and his name is awesome guy called Hunter Rogerson. You're dope, dude. Thanks for the music.
Hell yeah.
We'll
Muted
see
Andy.
you Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
And I might actually show appearance in chat. So I have Tuesday night off.